Hi everyone, Deb here. I am here to share with you the finished pieces that I made using Soft Flex's Double Rainbow Kit. I had a lot of fun using the products in this kit. This is what I have left. There was a huge strand of these and I did use them on a couple pieces and I'll show you them. Those were actually the first pieces I made. And then I have this much left from the um, Jesse James Design Elements part of the kit. I do want to use these purple drops and some of the other things. I just didn't get to it. So I'll keep them and use them in a future projects. I used quite a few of these because this was pretty, well, whatever bag they were in, there was pretty full. And it also had this in the same bag as a strand. I completely used the green and I'm almost out of orange and yellow's getting a little low too. So I used quite a few of those. I used a few crimp tubes. I did not use this clasp. I used some other ones from my stash. I did use in the one of the projects towards the end, um, about 2 feet out of the 10 feet of the purple amethyst beading wire. I love that. On one of the projects though, I did bring in a different soft flex. I do not know if they still sell this color, red coral, maybe. I bought it in 2021, so you can check. It's also 49 strand, but this is a 30-foot roll. And so that's what I have left from the kit. And I'll try, oh, and I completely used up, there were some fire polish clear. I used them all up in one project. So I'll show that to you when we get there. So let me just stick these away and I'll just unveil. Boop. Okay, so the first things I made are these earrings. They are, oh, let me get my book because I wrote down the length. These are slightly longer. They have a few more beads on, and they have some of the rainbow color crystals. I love those. Thank you for those. Um, and I think these are rubber. I don't think they're clay. I could be wrong. Tell me what you think, or do you know? I used some dome head pins, which seem to be lopsided for some reason. I'm not sure why. And I found I have some stud earrings, so I thought they went with the domed head pin on the bottom because these have, well, the crystals don't have, but the other things have a little bit of a bigger hole. So anyway, I made two pair of those, one in the orange, pink, and yellow colorway, and this is more rainbowy with the teal, the purple, blue, the purple, a little bit of yellow, pink, and white. And they have that sort of pale periwinkle color crystal. I think they're very pretty. And they are, let's see, hang on. Okay, orange one is about 1¼ inch, and this is about 1½ inch from point of going in your ear on. And then I did these, and these are longer. These are like 2½ I think. Oh gosh. Where did I write them? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I forgot to write those down. Mm. Mm. Anyway, I think they're about 2½ inches long, maybe a little longer. Okay, and then I made these earrings and bracelet at the same time. I actually pulled the beads out all at the same time. So these are on gold plated lever backs. I just used a red, a yellow, and all right, come on, cooperate. A red, a yellow, and a green crystal because those were the colors in these rainbows. I could have used some white in it too, but I didn't want to. So what color is that? Is that Italian color or are they red? I mean, orange, yellow, and green. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I did it to match the rainbow charms, and they were gold on them. I did use a jump ring to connect that so it would face the right way. And I really like those as well. And they're not really too heavy. And then this bracelet, okay, I strung with the crystals, these tubes, three of the four from the kit, these two of the four from the kit, these, what do you call these? They're like flower beads, center drilled. Very pretty. I debated whether I wanted to use them in here. And I strung that. Now that is the one I strung on the red coral because I didn't want to use purple with that. You can see a little bit of it showing there. I did use wire guardians and I used a chain extender actually, so that about in the middle of the chain is probably about a 6 3/4. So I would say that this would fit from 6 1/2 down to I think 7 1/4. Okay, now it would be asymmetrical if you do 7 1/4, but for a smaller wrist like mine, it would be symmetrical with this being the front part, or you could wear that in the back and have the charm dangle in the front. However you would like to do it. I'm going to stick that on here. So that is that piece. I thought that was kind of cool. And then I did my necklace. You know, everybody had similar ideas. It seemed like everybody I watched on Softflex, I just watched after I made this. I watched it was Sarah and Kay Goss of Star Beads and Bedoria. She's with two companies now, I guess. Um, I had the idea to also color black. So it's different than what they did, but so I used red, orange, yellow, and then I actually did this side first. I only have one more green crystal. So I had to think, what am I going to do? So I had enough blues to do two more, but not enough, um, I mean, one more, but not, and it would be too long. This is actually about 22 1/2 inches plus the little, I love this little hot air balloon. That's what I'm trying to say. And Sarah mentioned in the video when they did the kit reveal, they were expecting to get some larger ones. I have not gone back and checked to see whether they have them or not. So anyway, I did the sort of darker blue-ish purple, bluish purple, the periwinkle blue, and the turquoise. And then I did, because I was thinking, how do they do it? Blue, indigo, purple, indigo, blue, or something like that. Anyway, that's a little mixed up, but and then I did yellow, orange, red again. However, and then I did these two whopping big crystal ABs. I love them with the bead caps. Those were in the Jesse James beads part of it. And then I crimped onto, and here I used the amethyst wire. I crimped onto closed jump rings. These are, I believe, 8 or 10 millimeter. I can't remember. I think they're 10 millimeter closed rings. But then I hooked the clasp on with an open ring, and I had these in my stash. So I just used this larger clasp, and that's why I didn't use the Softflex one. I wanted a bigger one for front opening. It'd be easier to get a hold of. Plus, it has a flower on it. It's decorative. Um, and also, my spacers in between are two of the Maria beads, the Czech Maria Drukes, two of the clear crystals, and one more of the periwinkle sort of color because I thought that sort of looked like clouds in the sky. Not really cloudy, but I would have used these, but I only had 8 and I needed, I think, 11 or something. So I couldn't do that. Okay, so that's really it. I just used that same set of spacers in between each colorway and on top of this bead, which I just wire wrapped on a head pin. I had to make sure the head pin wouldn't go through the hole. I just used the last one of those, I think there were 25 of them, and this was the 25th one or something like that. And one more Maria. Now I do have some more Maria beads left, the checked rooks, but I think I lost two of them to the floor, which I'll eventually find when I'm cleaning up, but they're mixed in with paper craft stuff right now. Okay, so moving on. I already told you about those. No, I didn't. So I did those, I did these, I did this in the bracelet, then I did this, and then that was it for me. I just need to do some simple earrings. And so I'd already pulled out these rainbow beads, and I was going to do another dangle, and I decided not to because a lot of people just want smaller dangles and not real long like this. So I just put them on a dome head pin. I think I did show you these. The frosted white, the rhinestones, and the rainbows there. And then I love these. I love these pale blue, oops, opaque. And these are not like so big like those clear ones. I didn't know when I first did the unboxing. These have rhinestones going across the center of these like filigree beads. Now, I did not put a bead cap on the top of these blue beads because they were going to be right next to this silver. I didn't think they needed it. I just put them on the bottom, and that was mostly to make sure my head pin didn't go through the bead too. And then again, the frosted clear. Just wire wrap some, and I did put both of these two pair on the ear wires that were in the kit. And I don't know, did I show you this? I used some 22 gauge wire wrap those teardrops, which I am not the best at. I can see I got one wrap longer than the other, but in the end, they came out the same length. I love these beads too, and then these are the plain silver spacers in the kit and two of the crystal bicones, and those are on lever backs with shells for my stash, as are these, and these without a shell. So those are my makes from the double rainbow kit from Softflex. Thank you very much, Softflex, for the opportunity to share my makes with everyone. And yeah, I'll be sending an email as soon as I get this video uploaded, so that you know that I've done it. And I'll be moving on to the next one, which I can't share with you yet, but I have it. So yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you again probably by sometime. I don't know if it'll be during the week or by next weekend. Okay? Take care. Hugs, love, and peace.